This is the way for you to get the client for sure. Hindi na tayo hindi na tayo magtataka na bakit parang hindi nag-work yun. It's because marami ka pang naiwan dito sa mind map natin na pwede mo sanang ginawa or pwede mo pa sanang pinractice. So, ang goal ko sa atin dito is when you think na hindi ako nakuha, bakit? Saan ako nagkamali? Dito ba? Dito ba? Dito ba? How can I make this better? Because the more failures that you get, the more failures that you experience, the better that you will be in the coming future. Kesa yung blinded ka, saan ka ba nagkakamali? Saan ba ako nagkakamali? Bakit ba hindi ako makakuha ng client? It's either sa mindset mo, it's either sa positioning mo, or it's either hindi ka proactive, hindi ka persistent, hindi ka nasa multiple avenues. I hope that you see the value of this training para maintindihan talaga natin saan tayo dapat mag-focus. Na hindi lang tayo theoretical, hindi lang tayo parang hit or miss, but we actually know saan tayo nagkukulang. Alright? So, dito sa testing and conversation, on this part, this is something that I always tell to my clients. Like, kasi ako, I am in the position na I know this will work for them and I have other ideas that can work for them. And I always tell them that these are all the options, but we will need to be doing testing and we will be in close communication to make sure that the campaign is doing well and you are properly informed and that there are no gray areas and that I'm doing my job, because that is the only way for you to have this impression sa kanila that you are the real deal. Okay? So, without this testing and conversation, yung assurance na client, these are the things that we are doing. We will do some testing. We will have this will just be the start of the conversation. I will be with you. I will be guiding you. I will keep on updating you. That gives them the assurance na alam mo yung ginagawa mo and that you are a responsible social media manager. And options to discover the solution. So, ganito yung ginagawa when something is parang hindi ka talaga kinuha ni client. Pero, again, sabi ko nga, we will not take no for an answer. Sasabihin mo lang sa kanya na, okay, so, I hope that the social media manager, wag mo pala ganun. I hope that you will, become successful, blah, blah, blah. I hope that I hope it's okay to get in touch with you through LinkedIn, blah, 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 ganyan. Because, kapag yung hinire niya na yon is nag-fail, right? That is the opportunity for you to take that territory and own that client. And minsan kasi, these clients are doing the decisions na sa tingin nila tama, pero hindi talaga tama, right? It's because they want immediate action. As a social media manager, if you will go through all the discussion, all the tutorials sa Prism tutorials natin, you will see that having a social media presence or having a business online sa social media mo is not magic. It's not, hindi siya madali. There are so many things revolving around it. And yun yung gusto kong matutunan nyo, Sandra and Michelle. We have other things that we should know, that we should talk about, that we should understand in order for us to position ourselves as a professional, as an expert in social media marketing. So, I just want you to have this patience, and for the rest of the royalty, sa mga wala pa sa level 2, yung mga discussion ko dun sa mga videos ko sa Prism level 2, you will see, the bigger picture of that. But let's take it one step at a time. I am giving you the full-blown picture here because I want to assure you that I will be with you no matter what. Like lagi nating babalikan tong mind map natin. Saan ba tayo nagkamali? Saan yung hindi ko dyan nagawa? Saan dyan yung hindi ko pa na-improve? Alright? And I've said here, keep going until multiple things are working. This is about building the relationship with your client because, for example, sa client ko, I was able to nasa email marketing ako. So, I run email automations for them. So, naging maganda yung open rates namin compared to last year. And they see that, okay, kaya pala i-handle ni Lala yung email marketing. And yung mga strategies na nilagay ko dun sa email marketing, they see that it's working. But I don't stop there. You have to position yourself as someone who is knowledgeable sa maraming bagay. Like, binibigyan ko lang din sila na, well, maybe you want to check this. It's not, hindi kailangan na ikaw yung gagawa, but maybe you want to check this, blah, 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 blah. So, you keep on telling them that there are so many ways for you to be successful. There are so many ways, so many strategies on you can be successful para makita nila yung value mo. The bottom line of what I'm saying here is you should have a mindset that when you offer your skill to one client is hindi kayong kapalit-palit. Okay? Like, siya, talagang article writing lang talaga siya, hindi niya talaga kaya i-handle yung iba. Unless we see that we should be working and studying and doing our best to be someone who is irreplaceable, yun ang kailangan talaga. Yun yung bottom line na dapat nating maintindihan dito sa discussion na to. Lahat ng effort ko dito is to make you someone that is irreplaceable sa business ni client because that is the best plan you will have ever. Whether may pandemic or walang pandemic, it is the best plan for you to have sustainable career. Okay? You don't just do things or tasks for clients. You are an expert yourself. And how can you do that? You have to have your own social media presence. You need to walk the talk. And it will be a difficult start sa una, but that is the direction that you need to go. Okay? So, references, other successes. So, meron akong, itong technique na to na ituturo ko sa inyo, for example, is hindi kayo maalam pa, for example, sa influencer marketing, tapos tinanong kayo ng client yun na, do you know anything about influencer marketing? So, syempre, how do you attack that question is, influencer marketing, yes, I know that this is one of the marketing techniques wherein you connect with a freelancer, blah, blah, blah. Diba? Hindi mo siya sinagot agad na, no, I don't know that. Dinefine mo muna siya, in-acknowledge mo muna siya, influencer marketing is about this, blah, 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 blah. I may not have an experience directly working with, influencer marketing, but I could give you examples, people I've been following, this has worked for them, maybe we could try this, and I will be more than happy, I'll do my best to do this, to work on this for you, right? So, aside from being someone na maaasahan niya, but you are someone na maraming network. Like, sometimes you don't need to be the best guy who can do it, but you can just be someone who knows where to find the answers, right? So that's that. The solution will never be keep on like this. So Itong ano na to, itong part na to, kapag ka, kapag ka may success ka na na-achieve. So, for example, si client mo, nagtatry siyang mag-grow ng page niya. You have to, you have to give them the answer na, you know what? I felt this problem before. I mean, I've encountered this problem before. And the solution for this should not be like that. We should be doing this. And if you hire me, you will be assured that I was able to do this before, and I can give you the best effort that I can. And but you don't need to settle with this kind of reach or with this kind of engagement because I'll help you. Yung ganon. So, kailangan mong ipakita sa kanila na, sir, di ba, yung client, yan yung nangyayari sa'yo. Huwag ka nang magstay dyan. Right? So, kapag ka na-practice natin how we communicate that properly sa mga client natin, whether sa existing client or sa incoming client, that is like, good job la. Gusto ko yan. Talagang makukuha kayo dyan. Positioning is a very important skill na kailangan matutunan nating lahat. On how we can become successful here is dependent sa positioning natin. So, leave the option open to come back. So, ito yung sinasabi ko kanina, like, always be checking in. Ilang beses magpa-follow up. Hanggat hindi ka niya sinasabihan, tigilan mo na ako, go ahead. Okay? Of course, if that is a good use of your time, like, mabilis lang naman mag-send ng email, go for it, right? Wala ka na makitang ma-applyan, mag-send ka na lang na ulit ng email. As long as you are keep on doing things, you are keep on moving forward. And try to make a friend of them. Sometimes, yung mga clients na yan, even though hindi ikaw ang kunin nila, but dahil friends ka sa kanila and sa page mo that you are sharing valuable information, di ba? Parang ano lang ba? Parang, kumbaga sa relationship hindi mo ako nagustuhan papakita ko sa'yo kung ano yung nawala sa'yo. Something like that. But, it can be very cheesy. Pero, connecting with your clients is very important because, again, hindi pa tapos ang laban. Right? So, what's the point of the positioning? Right? What's the overall point of positioning is, you have to be the real deal, right? And you will not take no for an answer. So, the positioning is the most important skill or technique na kailangan nating matutunan to get these clients. But then again, kahit gaano kaganda ng position mo sa pagka-position mo during boka-boka mo sa client, kapag hindi mo kayang i-deliver yung sinabi mo, it will still not do you good. Alright? Are we clear on that? Let me just pause for a moment here and answer your questions. Okay. Like to learn many ideas. Okay. So, sa PRISM Level 2, meron kaming tinatawag na SMM Dictionary. Like, it has all the strategies, all the marketing techniques that I know na ginagamit ko sa mga clients ko that you can check. Right? Sabi ko nga, you don't need to be the best guy who can do things, but you can be the person who knows where to find answers. That you can work on it, that you can discover it, that you can do it, right? So, yun yung gawin natin. Other questions po? Isla, may nabasa ako, organic growth is so last year na daw po. Ads na daw po ngayon. Okay. Yes, it is so last year, provided that provided that you have the tamang foundation sa social media. Like, organic growth, it will not, it will not go away forever. Like, it's not so last year. Like, binibentahan, binibentahan ka lang yan ng something na bumili ng Facebook ads course maybe. Or like, someone na nakabili siguro ng ad course na parang feeling niya ang galing-galing niya na agad. But, I'm telling you, okay, organic strategy will never, ever grow old. Like, kumbaga, sa ano natin is, tawag dito, lagi niyong tandaan, like, organic is like planting. Ads is like hunting. Okay? You can go hunt all the way, like, all your life, but if you have planted something, it will grow naturally. It will grow like in ways that you cannot imagine. I've never thought that I will grow into 15,000 followers. Like, kailan lang ako nagsimula, tapos may mga ginagawa ko lang tong side hustle ko, diba? Did I put up any Facebook ads? No. It's because I am more about planting than hunting. So, if you guys, you have to be discerned, you need to have serious discernment about these people you are following. Okay? Because we have to understand na sa panahon ngayon, information is so quick. It's so quick, it's so abundant, it's so rampant. Pero, fake news, wrong information, wrong strategy, manipulation is everywhere. That's why, sinabi ko sa isang post ko, information is everywhere, but wisdom is rare. So, you have to be careful. Like, I like this, may pina-follow akong isa, like, sabi niya, you have to test the idea over and over, like, ibato mo ng ibato sa wall, kapag ganun pa rin yung ginagawa niya, or ganun pa rin siya ka-solid, it means that is a trusted process, that is a trusted strategy that you should follow. Because all the hacks, techniques, fads, tools, whatever, they will go away. Right? But the only consistent thing in this world ay yung mga, naalala ko yung isang kasabihan, I love this quote, sabi niya, if you have a new problem, you need to read an old book. I'm not saying we should read outdated social media strategies, but we need to look for foundational principles. Okay? So, sa tingin nyo yung sinabi ko kanina, like, don't plan, ano yung sinabi ko kanina? Don't plan by yourself. Don't plan only for yourself. Do you think, guys, it's something new? No. It's actually in the Bible. Like, it is a foundational truth. It is a truth that is tested like thousands of years ago. So, tingin nyo yung Facebook ads. Kailan lang yan dumating? Do you think that it will stay? We don't know. We don't know how long will it stay. Diba? Yung Google AdWords, kailan sila nag-start? Pero ngayon, hindi na Google AdWords, Facebook ads na. Diba? We have to look for the foundational principles na kailangan nating mapaniwalaan. Because, may isa pang picture na gusto kong i-ano sa inyo eh. Like, maraming nagsasabi, or maraming nagtuturo ngayon, you have to imagine them like parang lahat nagsuswimming, woo, swimming, ganyan. Ang lahat mukhang magagaling lumangoy, lahat magagaling parang sinasabi nila, ako, swimmer, ganito yung katawan ko, pero ang totoo, ito lang yung kita mo sa kanila, di ba? Kapag bumaba na yung tide, makikita mo kung ano talaga yung itsura nila. Because time will test strategies. Crisis will test principles. Crisis will test, characters. So, we have to be careful whenever we are um, listening to people, and we have to be careful in planning the things that we need to do, kasi you could be focusing on things that doesn't really matter. So, be careful with that, okay? Time and time again, laging pinapakita na foundational principles are always the best way to go. Doing it right is always the best way to go. So, maganda talaga if you start right, if you have the right foundation. Exactly. Don't be afraid na parang, wag kayong mainggit na parang, bakit sila ganito, ganyan. Diba? If they're not doing the right thing, tapos meron silang temporary or parang saglit lang na success, don't be envious about them. Huwag kayong manggit sa kanila, because time will test them. Time will test them. Better to do it right. Kumbaga parang sa ano lang, sa school, itong mga to nag-enjoy ganyan-ganyan na, parang ang saya-saya, diba? Ikaw, aral ka lang ng aral. Ikaw, sunod ka ng sa magulang mo. And then, in the long run, you will see that these people are not in the good position ng buhay nila. So, if you want to do it right, if you want to be successful, you need to do it right. Okay? So, that's that. May question pa po ba? Other questions? Wala na? Okay. So, let's go back sa ating training here. Okay. Industries. So, ito yung gusto kong i-share sa inyo, like, how are we going to identify the best businesses na pwede nating i-target ngayon? And how can you identify na, yung present client ko pala ngayon, pwedeng manganganib to kung magpapatuloy yung COVID. Yung mga ganun. Honestly, naging threat sa akin to. Because, tinanong ko sarili ko, paano kung malugi na tong business nitong mga clients ko? How will I survive? Well, the first question is, sila ba yung mga hindi magsusurvive? Diba? So, iinom lang ako ulit. So, hindi ko kiniklaim na etong mga industries na to, kapag nakapasok kayo dito, never kayong mawawala ng work. Walang ganon. Because again, business is a case-to-case basis. Kung gaano kagaling yung founder, kung gaano kaganda yung product, kung gaano kaganda yung marketing, kung gaano kaganda yung mission and vision, maraming factors. But these industries will, these are the things, these are the industries na pwede niyong tignan. So, list of common options are funerals, food supply, simple pleasures, critical repair, and healthcare. So, these things don't look sexy, right? Funeral, food supply, ganyan-ganyan. But, these are the things these are the industries na alam mo na hindi ka, na laging meron, laging kinakailangan ng mga tao. So, funerals, because laging may namamatay. Food supply, kailangan natin kumain. Simple pleasures, sa panahon ngayon na may COVID, people are bored. Like, they will start new habits, they will start new hobbies, they will pursue new uh, tawag dito, mga hashtag goals nila, relationship goals, or whatever. May mga gusto silang maranasan. Either bagong hobby or bagong career, gusto na nilang maging vlogger. So, yung mga simple pleasures na nakapaloob doon. So, it could be streaming services or it could be, pag-develop ng mga skills or whatever. So, simple pleasures. Critical repair, ito yung mga tipo na aircon nasira. Hindi pwedeng masira yung aircon dahil mainit, ganyan. Or nasira ang plumbing or roof, yung mga ganyan. So, yung mga critical repair, yung mga tipong hindi pwedeng hindi ipagsantabi. Healthcare, which is very important ngayon. So, these are the niches that you may want to look at. There could be more. Pero if you see companies in these niches, that's a good starting point. So again, sabi ko hindi limited dito, 'di ba? Bakit? But hindi limited? Because you can have other industries as long as may mga identifying factors ka. So the identifying factors are you need it even in an emergency, okay? And yung tipong di ka na, kahit anong mangyari magugutom at magugutom ka. Kahit anong mangyari hindi mo pwedeng ipagsantabi na may namatay at kailangan ng funeral services. Kahit anong mangyari hindi mo pwedeng ipagtabi na kailangan mong magpa-check up, yung mga ganun. So, you need it even in an emergency. So, you could be thinking other things, other niches, right? And then, another identifying factor is cost is not a factor. Ibig sabihin, people will pay for it no matter what. Okay? Like, for example, yun nga, sa air conditioning. Diba? People will pay for it no matter what. Kung ikaw yung available choice nila, they will pay you no matter what kasi mainitan sila pag natulog sa gabi. Needed to survive and to carry on. So, yan yung sinabi. Almost similar sa emergency. Like, everybody needs it. Like, it's an everyday use. So, yun yung mga identifying factors natin. Yung mga businesses na pwede nating kapitan, pwede nating puntahan, at a good starting point for us to find clients. But then again, guys, depende sa founder ng business, depende sa maraming factors. Okay, that's why it's still good that we need to know who are the clients we are working with. So hindi lang si client ang mamimili kung sino yung makaka-work niya. Ikaw din mamimili ka ng client na makaka-work mo. The almost area. So dito sabi ko pwedeng hindi lang ito. May mga industries din na hindi naman talaga ganun ka-need, pero kailangan na siya. So, for example, things people would rather not but might DIY. So, for example, may mga industries na dati hindi may isa akong client na nakausap na parang yung tao na or yung client na sinusupport niya is gustong mag-build ng brand, right? These are the things like brand building. I don't know if you guys are familiar about that, but how important that is. But branding is a very, very important part of the success of the company. Like yung marketing efforts nyo, if the branding is not right, it will fail. So the niche is about brand building. So yung client niya na yun, yung client ko na yun, it's like yung mga clients niya, he's a graphic designer. Yung mga clients niya hindi nagpo-focus sa brand building. And they're like parang tayo na bahala dyan. Gagawa tayong mission and vision natin. Ganyan. So, lagi lang silang nagdi-DIY sila, do it yourself. Like parang kaya na natin yan, right? But then again, these people will fail. These people will fail, kaya babalik at babalik sila na kailangan nila ng tulong. So those are some of the options na na you might want to think about. Saan ba yung mga almost area na yan? Like for example, may nakita kang business. Is it something na kailangan? Is it something na kailangan mag-survive, yung mga ganyan? If yes, then that's a good factor, right? Necessities that became luxuries. May mga options na na halimbawa, sa US usong-uso yung lawn cutting, lawn mowers, mga ganyan. Parang yung pagka-cut ng grass dun sa lawn nila. Like dati, kaya naman nilang gawin yon, pero nag-hire sila for a person to do that hanggang sa di ba may parang machine, yung lawn mower na tinatawag. So, dati, nag-hire sila to do that, pero dahil may crisis, iniisip nila na wag na kaya akong mag-hire nito. Pero mahihirapan pa rin sila. Kaya in the end, mag-hire pa rin sila. Those kinds of niches or services or products na pwede nyong itap into, mga business na pwede nyong itap into. Competitors into customers. So, in-include ko lang to because right at this moment, like nang ginagawa ko ngayon, I could be someone na instead of mag-offer ako ng services sa clients ko, I could be someone who just, teaching and mag-move up ako ng ladder and I'll just be like a content creator or course creator, like a mentor, ganyan-ganyan. Right? And then, I can do that. So, yung competitors ko, yung for example kayo, mga kapwa social media managers, I am turning you into a customer because I am moving up the ladder. So, yung mga ganong klaseng industries, like pwede mong pasukin yon, like online teaching or yung mga course creator, pwede mo yon kasi these people are moving up the ladder. Ibig sabihin, may authority sila na binibuild na pwedeng bilihin ng mga tao. So that's another industry. And clients can do with your help. So ibig sabihin, yung mga competitors mo or kayo, kagaya yung mga social media managers, sinasabi ko sa inyo na kaya nyo din. So this kind of industry where I'm in, social media marketing, online course creation is something that, a good industry that you can be in because people are wanting to purchase this or wanting to, to be knowledgeable and to get ahead of others, yung mga ganon. So, that's the reason why you're here. We want to get ahead of others. So, that if you find a client who's doing similar thing, na kayang then, that's a good starting point. So those are the industries that I recommend that you start with, that you look for. Any questions before I proceed sa industries? Do you guys have questions? Sinabi ko kanina, like, may mga existing clients kayo, di ba? Do you guys think that your client fall under the recession-proof industries? Do you guys think that they fall under the recession-proof industries? Because if not, then the more that you should focus on targeting other clients. Okay? That is my advice para sa inyo. To go ahead and find and target, start building relationships, start planting to get these clients. Okay? And then, walang question. Can I see Gola, continue? Or baka na-overwhelm na kasi kayo? Continue lang. Kaya pa? We are down to our last topic. Okay? Sige, kaya pa. Sige. Okay lang po, go lang as long as kaya mo pa. Ayan, kaya pa, kaya pa. Pero is this helpful? Do you feel overwhelmed right now? Do you feel overwhelmed? Do you feel like kaya pa naman? Kasi I can stop and discuss whatever it is like bumabagabag sa inyong isipan. Okay, so are you cool? Still cool? Abby, Jackie, Richelle, you guys still here with us? Cool, okay. Right, so let's proceed then. Um, let's start down to our strategies. These are just some of the strategies na i-share ko sa inyo. This will overwhelm you for sure. Pero I will share this mind map para pwede nyong balik-balikan. Or pwede nyong isulat na parang, yes po, okay. Ayan. Let's have a quick discussion here sa strategies. This is something na it will overwhelm you, but it's good that you have these options para makita nyo na hindi mahirap maghanap ng client. Alright? So, it's just a matter of gaano kayo katyaga. Alright? So, existing customers. Kapag yung mga clients nyo dati, you can always tap into them. Alright? As long as maganda yung experience niyo sa client niyo na yun. Most neglected, kasi lagi natin nakakalimutan na may mga nakausap tayong clients natin before. So, pinapaalala ko lang that you can connect with them. Pwede kayong mag-outreach. Itong outreach campaign na to is, sinasabi ko dyan is, this is the way you plant the seed to them. Like, offer them, if in case that you need anything, I'm just here, yung mga ganon. Or for example, kung may immediate task ka na suppressing, I'm just here, yung mga ganyan. Kung wala kang ginagawa, you can do that. Right? So, tap into your existing customers. Picking up drops. So, ito yung sinasabi ko kanina, like, yung mga iba, because of the relationship is not established right, because you are not saying the right things, nasisira yung relationship. So it's your time to take the territory and, take over. So how do you do that is you offer meaningful differences. So pag sinabi ni client sa call nyo or sa interview nyo na, you know what, ganito kasi yung ganito ganyan, yung virtual assistant ko dati or yung social media manager ko dati is ganito ganyan. So sasabihin mo lang sa kanila that, you can be rest assured that that I will not, hindi mo sasabihin na magaling ka or parang masama sila, gano'n. I-acknowledge mo lang na there are a lot of differences, but I believe that communication is very important and we can always work on our differences. And it's actually good to be different. It's actually good that, we have different ways of thinking, because it means that, there is collaboration and we can work together. Pwede mong sabihin yun. But there will be instances, guys, that people, yung mga client na iniwan, they are the right client for you. And yung mga client na parang inagrabyado ng mga virtual assistant, they are the most prone to parang mas vulnerable sila. I mean, I'm not saying that we should take advantage kasi dinaya sila, but, it is our opportunity to take that chance to give them the assurance that we're not like that. Okay? Mas higher yung chances sa mga ganong klaseng clients. So, how do we get this kind of people is you have to stay connected dun sa mga groups, and when you feel like parang ito yung pina-follow ko na mga groups, maraming ganito. So, you should be there. You should be present. Practicality, paano natin to gagawin? Your groups or yung sa social media account, kung ayaw nyong ihalo yung mga client nyo sa isang, gumawa kayo ng pangalawang account. Pero I always suggest that you should follow those people that you are targeting. Okay? And then, another thing is, pwede kasing iniwan sila ng client nila, anong virtual assistant or ng social media manager nila because mababa yung, or masyado ng mahal. Right? So, ang strategy dito is, you will not underestimate your value, you will not undervalue yourself, but you just have to offer them discount, pero long-term commitment. That's another approach. Okay? So, here's what I can do for you. I know that you cannot afford this rate, but I promise you that I'll do my best. It's just that, I need to know how committed you are with my skill, with my capability. So let's have a contract. Let's have a 2-year contract, and whoever, if you decided that we should end the contract, there should be, a cancellation fee and blah blah blah. So you can go ahead and do that. Pero ang bottom line nito is you should negotiate. Okay? Negotiate with your clients. So, yun nga. Yung sinabi ko kanina, may mga binigyan sila ng mga strategies na hindi nag-work. So, offer better DIY resources. So, ito yung sinasabi ko kanina na magbibigay ka ng other case studies na alam mong nag-work. Right? And mas thorough siya, mas better siya, ganyan. So, how do you do this? How you can offer better DIY resources is by connecting to people who have done it excellently. So, again, dun sa live session natin kanina, don't plan by yourself. So, wag kang mag-join or wag kang magpapa-interview na wala kang handang resources, na hindi ka nakapagbasa patungkol sa hinahanap nila, but you should be ready. Alright? So, let's have that attitude right now. I am showing you like sobrang lawak pala nito na para makakuha ng client. Ang dami palang loopholes, ang dami palang danger zones na pwede kong mapuntahan if I will not do it right. And yes, you're correct. And I think this is the most comprehensive, like, acquiring client discussion that I've created. It's because I really want you to get the clients. I mean, these strategies, I have this like on my mind. Like, I can pull it up like in just quick seconds, and I can I can maneuver the conversation the way I want it, in a way that I will get the client, because I have practiced it, because I have I've been in here. Pero for those of you, the starting point is knowing all these things so that you will understand the bigger picture. Hindi ka na magtataka bakit hindi ka nakuha. So, I hope this is helping you talaga, na hindi kayo na parang, instead of being overwhelmed na parang, di ko na to kaya, you have to be in the position na, okay, yan pala yun. Okay, gets. I'll take note of that. Hindi ko man yan maintindihan agad-agad ngayon, but I will take note of this. I will keep this in mind. If I have a client interview, I will look at this again. Okay, these are different negotiation techniques that you can do to get the client. So, done for you become appealing if it makes sense. So, pag sinabing done for you, may mga clients kasi na ayaw nila magbayad per hour. So, what they want is parang basta bigyan mo ako ng 10 leads, that's done for you. Like, ganun. Ayoko nang i-monitor kung gaano ka katagal gumawa ng content. I just want you to give me 10 content, done for you. Ganun. So, you can offer things like that when you negotiate. Like, the strategies that you can offer is endless. Okay? So, old provider vanishes. Ito yung mga bagay na isipin natin na mga businesses ngayon nag-struggle sila mag-keep up. So, we have to stay unique, and we have to stay relevant or ina-acknowledge nila yung mga nangyayari. So, mas madali kayong malapitan, and mas madali kayong malapitan, ibig sabihin, nandyan kayo, like, hindi kayo nawawala sa radar nila. Tapos, kailangan mo, yung sinabi ko, requires hustle to discover. So, because nawawala yung mga providers nila dati, or parang nalulugi na yung mga dati nila, hindi na nasa business. So, kailangan mo silang makita. So, you can also offer services na parang simple sell, na parang, okay, basta pag hinar mo ko, mas magiging simple, you will not have any problems like that before. So, you will just have the old provider vanishes topic it means like you just want to give them better options. Okay, that, you will improve things for them. Saving your own drops. Ibig sabihin naman nito is negotiate a reduction in service for price. So, dito yung yung mga clients na nakikipag-bargain, if you feel, na parang may okay lang naman, hindi ka bababa sa sobrang baba na rate, pero as long as you can negotiate, instead of not getting the client, maybe you can just offer them lesser services, pero tama naman yung price. Okay? And then another thing is use time savings to create opportunity to increase customer base. So, ibig sabihin nito is while you are working habang wala pang client, don't waste time. Increase the possibilities of ways on how you can get more clients. Yung sinabi ko kanina, yung planting and paano ka makakakuha ng mas maraming client and strategies. So, you should work on that. Work on creating a DIY aid that you can sell. So, I like this. Meron akong in-offer na work dati, like, sabi ko, yung client kasi kailangan niya ng gagawa ng parang giveaway PDF. So, hindi niya ako hinire necessarily, pero because I told him na, you know what, from that PDF, kaya kong i-convert yan into a Word doc, and then kapag na Word doc ko na siya, mas pagagandahin ko yung itsura niya. Because I know tools. I have the right information, I have the education to do it. So, you have to find ideas on how you can, yung mga skill na alam nyo, for example, kaya nyo mag-convert, pwede nyo i-offer yan sa mga future clients nyo at a one-time service. And you can find these clients sa Facebook groups. So you can get like small projects kahit hindi sa Upwork. Like for example, sa entrepreneurial group na nakasali kayo, like may nagsabi doon na, I need this, ganto ganyan. I need this PDF created. Tapos ikaw alam mong maggawa ng PDF, right? Pero ang pinaka-problema niya kasi is hindi Word doc. So hindi niya ma-reformat, hindi niya maayos. O kaya naman nasa picture, pinicturean niya lang yung mga libro na yon, tapos gusto niyang i-digitize. So, those are the things that you can, madaling project lang yan. I'll work on that. I'll pick it up, But then again, You should know the tools, education, information, and you can do this by being the person who knows where to find answers. Laging may sagot. Okay? So, yung mga clients natin, they don't have time to find the answer. So, you have time, right? They have money, we need money. They don't have time, we have time. So, it's just an exchange of service. But then again, it requires you yung strategy mo sa paghanap kung nasan tong mga client na to at kung ano yung mga services na pwede mong mai-offer. Okay? Sell support from above, for above. So, kung sa lahat ng mga sinabi ko, kapag sinabi mo kay client, okay, anytime na you need help, pwede ako nandito. You can call me. You can get in touch with me. Okay? So, that's that. Active marketing. So, yung sa sinabi ko kanina sa positioning, importante 'yon. Pero if you want to really get clients, you should put your clients in that role for their clients. So, what do I mean by that is pushing them to like ano ka ba, parang sasabihin mo sa kay parang when you brainstorm or when you talk to the client, ang sasabihin mo sa kanya is, you know what, you need to take care of the business because you need to take care of your audience. You need to take care of your reputation. So, kapag whether it's email, whether it's through a video, whether it's through an interview, you should put your clients in that role for their clients. Okay, that's how you promote them to gain ground. So, ibig kong sabihin dito is kapag ginawa mo to, when you do this, you help them actively market themselves, and at the same time, you help them grounded. Okay, so do you see, guys, the importance of you as a freelancer being knowledgeable, being an expert, and being someone na dependable. Like, they depend on you. Hindi ka naghahanap ng trabaho para lang makasweldo. I cannot emphasize that enough. That's why, yung sinasabi kong mag-aral, alamin yung mga dapat alamin, di ba? Is very important. But then again, the best strategy is get a client, solve more problems, and learn faster. The more problems you solve, the faster you will learn. The more failures you experience, the faster you will learn. So, go ahead and do your best sa paghahanap ng mga success stories na pwede mong gawin. Getting plugged in, ito yung sa mga how you will network. So, who is creating the need for their service? So, for example, sino ba yung sino yung mga pwede kong anong Facebook groups ang pwede kong i-connect para makuha ko yung mga ideal client ko. So, for example, ako, I want to be connected with clients na kailangan ng brand strategy or social media strategy, right? So, kanino ako ko-connect? Of course, dapat ko-connect ako sa mga tao or sa mga business entities or mga business persons na nagde-decide for their organization. Hindi ko kailangan mag-connect sa mga kapwa ko marketers or kapwa. You have to connect with people na pwedeng magbigay ng pwedeng mag-generate na kung saan malalaman mo na okay, dito hiring, dito ganun. So, ang pinaka-point ko dito is you have to be connected kung saan mas maraming opportunities na makita ka. I cannot emphasize the importance of this kasi maraming ginagawa sa atin is kung saan nandoon lahat ng virtual assistants, nandoon ka rin. Kaya kapag may nag-post ng job, biglang 168 comments, you will take your chance na magko-comment ka din doon at at ma, ma at aasa na tatawagan ka. You have to do things differently right now. You have to go into other strategies na, sino pa ba, saan pa bang mga networks ng entrepreneurs na pwede akong makapag-connect, right? So, for example, you are a content creator. Content creator ka, kaya mong gumawa ng graphic designs, Canva, video editing, ganyan. Tapos nandoon ka sa group ng freelancers for graphic designers, virtual assistants, ganyan. There's nothing wrong about that, but if that is the only effort that you're doing, it will fail. So you have to think, graphic designer ako, sinong mga nangangailangan sa akin? Malamang yung mga social media strategies kasi kailangan nila ng someone na mag-create ng content, right? Or, pwede din, I need to connect with the CEOs of the companies because ito yung mga startups, ganyan. Or, sino ang community na nagmamanage ng mga startup companies? Doon ka mag-join. You have to think differently. You have to think of strategies on how you can acquire clients. If you're not, if you will be doing the normal things that other people are doing in these very unique times, you will fail. Okay? So, next is, where do these people gather? Whether it's a LinkedIn, whether sa Facebook, or sa Quora, or whatever, you have to find that out. And be there for support, pick up easily. So, be there for support. This is about, again, planting seeds. Like, hindi ka naman kukuha agad ng client doon. Like, you have to build your presence muna doon. Like, magtulong-tulong ka, engage with them, diba? And then, send them a request. Nakita ko to sa group ko na to. I-accept ka nila. You follow the person, what they're doing, and when the time comes na interviewin ka, mas marami kang masasabi sa kanya, I actually been following you. I know that you love ganitong entrepreneur, yung mga ganun. So, this is being intentional. This is being strategic. Okay? I am giving you the strategies on how to do this, and this will not work for you if you will not take the initiative, and if hahayaan nyo lang na maging information lang to sa isip nyo. Networking groups, freelancers, or you can create your own groups or client referrals, or you can have allies for partnership. So, pwede din may mga partnership kayo, like, for example, follower ako ng isang business, and let me give you an example, which is Gen M. So, si Gen M, which is a Cadium na ngayon, like, gusto nila ng partnership sa akin, and so, I can, if they need people, or if they are looking for, they actually want to get me, hindi lang nila na-afford yung rate ko. Pero, you have to connect with these people. If you do not have the strategies and processes on how to connect and to network, and umaasa lang tayo sa Upwork, sa online jobs, at sa mahirap po. Huwag nating isang alang-alang yung career natin sa iisang channel at sa old ways or sa mga luma na or gamit na pamamaraan. Okay? So, crossover, you have to really create relationship between clients, create alliances, become the glue. So, ito yung sinasabi ko na kilala ko si ganito, ganyan-ganyan. So, for example, sa sobrang dami ng entrepreneurs na pina-follow mo sa Facebook, nakikita mo yung mga buhay-buhay or mga pinopost nila. And then, may nakausap ka, nasa client call ka, and sinasabi ng client mo, na interview na, I actually need the person, or maybe a business partner who knows about this. And then, nakita mo na may friend ako na gano'n na. Oh, I know this entrepreneur. So you can pitch that in, it will make you valuable, right? This is the time that bona fide Filipino freelancers are not just doing tasks. We are partners, we are knowledgeable, and are not just we're not just there to give them support. We are here because we are experts. That's what I want to tell. That's what I want to drive here. Productize. So, meron akong isang client na parang, uh, since I'm doing social media marketing, dati virtual assistant niya ako, and I'm doing social media marketing ngayon, and she wants me to create a course, and in exchange of that, ibebenta niya yun sa existing clients niya para ipakita sa mga virtual assistants nila para magkaroon ng training. So I have that one offer from my client. So that is one thing that that is a goal that you can achieve. Like, alam ko iniisip nyo, sobrang layo na nito. But yes, sobrang layo. But yeah, this is the direction. If you really want to be good at what you're doing, if you really want to have stable, talagang stability sa career mo, you have to be an expert. Okay? So, because there will be a lot of options for you if you become an expert. But if you're just someone na talagang inutusan lang ni client, you will keep on hunting and hunting, and there will, sa sobrang dami ng naghahunt, mawawalan na ng pagiging extinct na yung mga hinahunt natin, at we cannot thrive in that kind of environment. So you really have to step up your game. Help them become info marketers and sellers. So this is one thing that I love, because I do this with my other client. Ang client ko kasi is nagbebenta siya ng mga food products, yung mga organic na resealable bags, basta more about meal prepping. And we are doing good sa Amazon, and I'm trying to convince him na you can teach this to your other, kasi marami daw nagtatanong sa kanya. Sabi ko, why don't you put up a course? I can help you with that. So nakikita niya ulit yung value ko, because I am giving him insights, I am giving him strategies, like pangalawang utak niya ako. So that is how you make yourself valuable sa isang business. You have to know other ways to earn money, and ikaw yung mag-encourage sa kanila. If you do this, you are not just a virtual assistant. You will become a bona fide Filipino freelancer kasi you are an expert in what you're doing and you are knowledgeable. So formerly unwilling, they're a lot more open to it now. So yung mga clients na dati ayaw nila gawin. So ito din, parang doon din sa client ko na yun. Ayaw niya kasi introvert yung client ko na yun. Ayaw niyang mag-appear sa camera. Pero because right now, because of the pandemic, of course, yung hindi naman lahat magmi-meal prep, di ba? Because hindi naman nila kailangan lumabas ng bahay. Hindi nila kailangan ng mga meal prepping. So I am telling him this is another direction that we can take. This is what we can do. And syempre, kailangan niyang mag-step up din kung gusto niyang mag-thrive sa business niya. So eventually, gagawin din niya yun. And he will need my help, right? So, and on the other side, it becomes domination. And that's the goal. We want them to thrive. We want them not just to survive the pandemic, but become a bigger business, a bigger, they will come out stronger after this pandemic if they have you, right? So these are the strategies. Guys, lahat ng sinasabi ko sa inyo, you can suggest this with your clients. You can suggest this with your existing clients, and they will find you really, really valuable. Early prevention. So These are for my mga clients. Okay, so deals to take care of things before lockdown, inspection, quick fixes, create checklists and roadmaps for continuing services. So these are the things that you can offer sa mga clients mo, like, oy, before ka mag-lockdown, let's digitize everything. Before you close the business or the restaurant, we can do online teaching of how you do the recipes. Like, you give them ideas or you help them before the lockdown or anything na pwede mo silang tulungan, you have to help them para hindi malulugi yung business nila. Reserve catch-up. So, ito naman para sa mga let's say, this is about kapag tapos na yung lockdown, yung mga clients mo, tuturuan mo sila na, you know what, we should take care of them kahit pa hindi sila maging potential client ngayon. They will become a client in the future once everything goes okay. So, after lockdown, kailangan meron kayong measures or strategies na paano natin sila ma-retarget or paano natin sila makukuha after ng lockdown, di ba? Ano yung mga procedures? So, let me give you an example here. Sabi ko dun sa isa kong client na alam mo after ng lockdown, kapag ka ikaw lang ang naaalala nila, ikaw lang ang magano sa kanila, ikaw lang ang ikaw ang pupuntahan nila. So whatever business that is, like kung roofing kunwari or massage therapist kunwari, like wala namang papamasahe ngayon kasi ayaw nilang maano ng COVID, di ba? Pero pag after niyan, kapag patuloy pa rin yung marketing mo, patuloy pa rin yung pagbibigay mo ng content sa kanila, ng value sa kanila, you know, they will immediately remember you, di ba? So if you are able to talk to your client like that, you're giving them strategies, you're giving them insights, mas makikita nila na, oo nga, no? Sige, gawin natin yan. Kailangan natin yan. Things will get put off and neglected. So, may mga bagay na, na hindi pinapahalagahan ni client. Pero, dahil nandiyan ka, ikaw yung magsasabi sa kanila na, no, kailangan actually natin to. This is important for us to survive kasi ganito ganyan. Right? And then, create offers to compensate. So, may mga businesses, kung yung mga clients nyo na, for example, mga nagre-refund na, so, mag-refund but give them ability to, give them offers. Like, kapag si client mo nasa position na talagang malulugi kasi magre-refund siya ng napakaraming orders kasi dahil sa pandemic, you should be in a position na, you know what, let's do this. We will lose money for now, pero if we will do this extra mile for them, we will get them eventually. So these are the way to help the business and put you into a position na maraming insights. So I am sharing to you all the insights that I know para matulungan nyo yung mga existing clients nyo or yung mga potential clients nyo na makita ng valuable ka. Next is prepay to lock-in. So for example, yung business ni client mo is nagka-cancel ng mga membership, ganyan-ganyan. So may membership si client, no? Nagtuturo siya kunwari ng yoga class, right? Tapos ang yoga class is monthly subscription, kunwari. So, sasabihin mo kay client mo, what if we give them a better deal na if they will pay you this amount, they will have 1-year access. So, sigurado ka na meron kang estudyante for 1 year, di ba? And that's actually good for the business. So, those insights, prepaid to lock-in, yan yung mga ideas na pwede nyo isuggest. Or at least get a waiting leads. So instead of postponing the campaign, let's get leads right now. Let's let's think of other ways para makapag-generate tayo ng leads. So, I have enumerated here like strategies na sobrang dami because I want to let you know that um, the most important the most important asset of every freelancer right now is becoming someone who is dependable. You may not remember everything that I have said, but go on and get your client and ask me questions because I will be in this community and I can share you my insights. Okay? So I have like a rundown of other strategies or techniques or talking points na pwede nyong sabihin kay clients nyo. And you may forget everything that I've said just today, but the good thing is you have the mind map and you have me. You are in this community. The main goal for this discussion is for you to see that it takes more than a skill for you to retain your client, lalo na sa panahon na to. It takes more than a skill because yung skill nyo, pwede silang mag-hire ng mas mura, mas cheaper, at aalisin kayo. But your insights, your strategies, your expertise, your confidence, and the assurance na binibigay niyo sa kanila is something that is not easy to replicate. I am doing my best to share you these strategies, what makes you valuable na parang ang hirap matutunan. I tell you that. Mahirap siya matutunan. But if I can share this at natutunan ko siya sa akin, ibig sabihin, kaya nating matutunan, it will just take time. So we just have to help one another, look for each other. We have to stay together. Do you see my point? So whatever that problem na parang ang hirap talaga mag-survive sa freelancing, lalo na ganito ganyan. I want you to erase that and let's keep on working. Let's get to the work and alisin niyo yung agam-agam because we're here. We will be working together. Yung sinabi ko kanina, yung sinasabi ko na you guys can have parang networking, kunwari na you can, oh, I know this person, oh, I know this ganyan, you can refer people, you can, as long as you will not let go of that client. And you are putting yourself in a position na maraming alam, maraming insights, and valuable. Okay, sabi ni Abby, Misala, may question po ako. Gusto ko sana mag-target ng mga local businesses dito sa lugar namin kasi madami dito na kailangan talaga i-optimize yung FB pages nila at plan ko din sana tulungan sila sa ads pag-optimize ng pages nila. Paano po approach ko sa kanila? Mag-message ako sa page nila, tapos sabihin agad, how can I help them? Or audit ko muna page nila, tapos give suggestions. This is a very good question. This makes it, like, talagang, this is like, how we will get this working. So I love this question. Abby, you're here. Can I see you? So I want to understand a bigger picture here. I want to understand so gusto mong i-target yung local clients as a social media manager or as a consultant? Will you work for them or you will give them strategies? And they can just pay you for that. Because I need to know. Kasi there are other ways here like parang, yes, you can reach out to them. Yes, you can, you can audit their pages, give them suggestions. You can do that. Pero kasi I want to know what's your plan. Like,
hi, Miss Lala.
Hi. I can see
you. Yung Miss Lala nasa CR.
sige. Okay, no problem.
Um, Miss Lala, yung plan ko sana siguro pag itatry ko muna maging social media manager na nila, pero pag hindi naman nila i-accept yung offer ko, pwede naman bigyan ko na lang sila ng suggestion. So, parang magiging consultant na lang, ganun. Kunyari
Now,
uh,
yes, now I like the way you think. So, you see, sa lahat ng diniscuss ko kanina, you can have so many options in order for you to sell your skill. So, maraming kailangan ng social media managers, pero hindi nila ako kayang i-afford. What can I offer to them para kikita pa rin ako and matutulungan ko sila? Again, you can do done for you. Like, I can create content for you. I can draft the strategy for you. Kayo na bahala mag-implement. You can do that. Kapag hindi, pero kung kaya ka nilang i-afford, go for it. Pero how will you approach them is, again, dun tayo sa, sa different sa persistent, diba? We have to be persistent, we have to be in multiple avenues. So, either you, unang-una, pero ang pinakauna ko ngayon, before you reach out, diba? Ano yung principle natin sa foundation? Work from within muna before you reach out. If optimize na lahat ng profile, if there is a valuable content sa pages or sa Facebook account mo, maayos yung LinkedIn, solid na yan lahat, good. Work from within, perfect, check. Now, how do you reach out? Is you have to reach out to them in such a way that will make you look as a professional. So you can tell them that email, you can email them, or you can have like a discussion sa video. For example, um, uh, like mag-quick strategy session ka with them, a video conference call, you can do that. Um, pero, pero you have to position yourself as a professional na ready ka. Okay? You don't reach out to them na hindi ka ready. So, kung ang question mo na paano sila i-approach is there are so many ways. Email, social, padala ka ng video, pakita mo yung mga case studies mo and everything. You can do that. So many ways to do it. But again, yung positioning ang pinaka-importante. Are you ready? Are you prepared for it? Do you have the ready-made case studies? Do you have
minsan na may
the
nagawa akong ads. Sa ads lang meron ako mapapakita sa kanila. Pero pati din sa page, pwede din naman. Pero hindi yung sa Prism kasi na page na pinagawa niyo po, hindi pa ready. Sa ibang page lang pwede ko mapakita sa kanila.
that's okay.
Pero
That's
siguro,
yeah.
oo.
Pwede
Pwede
yun.
naman po yun, oo. Local page
Yes.
na din naman eh. Parang yung page na yun, yung business ng page na yun, dito din sa amin. Parang kilala ng mga tao dito yung business na yun, yung hinahawakan kong page.
Perfect.
Sige.
Oh,
Oo, pwede
so
din.
you have to create a case study for that. You can present
Mhm.
it to them. So, remember dun sa discussion natin, like yung contracts, proposals. So, dun sa discussion na yun, you can have a ready-made proposal, a ready-made uh, case study. The way you will approach them is simple. Send them a message, you send them an email, and then you will be in multiple avenues. Like you can even send them a video message like, "Hi, my name is Abigail, and I just want to let you know that I am a social media manager here, and I saw that there's an opportunity for you to grow your page. I'm a social media manager. I can give you the case studies, blah blah blah." Just a short introduction, and send it to them. You will stand out. So because only very few people are gumagawa. If you're not comfortable to look at to do the video, show them the case studies, show them the portfolio, and again, follow up ng follow up ng follow up ng follow up. So, maganda din yung ano. Pero kung ako sa'yo, never, tawag dito, never uh, give your rate agad-agad. Like, they should see your value first. They should see how good you are first. they should see like what you can offer first before you disclose the uh, before you disclose the amount. Okay? Kapag ka yung client makulit at hindi, gusto ko lang muna kung afford kita, ganyan. It's it's like uh, a red flag na low budget si client, right? So, if
Pwede din
that is
naman
like
sana pag parang ayaw nila magbayad, in exchange na lang ng testimonial, ganun.
perfect, yeah, that's some
Oo.
that's that yeah, that's why you have to start as as a professional, and then you give them options. Basta meron kang allowance. Like, you will not come out as parang baguhan, 'di ba? Because you're not. Okay? You've been practicing this, you've been doing this. So you're not but you have to start as a professional, then give them options. But I love how you think, like generate success stories para malagay mo sa portfolio mo. So that's actually good strategy.
Thank you po, Miss Lara. Thank you.
Um, pinaka-assignment ko lang sa iyo, Auntie, is yung case study mo. You have to do that. You have to do that. Ako
Sige po.
guilty
Papacheck
ako
ko po
dyan.
sa'yo.
Oo, pa-check mo sa akin. Guilty ako dyan
Mm-mm.
because I have a lot of case study na hindi ko naisulat, mailagay man lang sa PDF. So, tumatambak na ng tumatambak. But that's actually a good problem, di ba? So, think about kahit gaano kaliit na success story, put it in a presentable, visually appealing na PDF file para you appear yourself as a professional and knowledgeable. Okay? I'm excited for you, Avi. Go ahead, do that.
Sige po. Thank you, Miss
Okay?
Lala. Mm-mm.
All right. So, question: when you position yourself either as an SMM or consultant, how could you develop your pricing or your offer to your clients? Um, Actually, sa pricing kasi is I have a video discussion here inside Prism. So, ang suggestion ko kasi talaga sa pricing is uh, for those of you na wala pang experience, never go less than $3 per hour. That's like the super minimum. The $3 per hour, don't go lower than that. Anything lower, it's not a good use of your time. Pero again, sinasabi ko sa inyo, sometimes it's actually okay to offer free services as long as you know that it will help you. Okay? Okay lang na minsan na mag-offer ng free, okay lang yan. Pero when it comes to the pricing, anything lower than that is not good. Ngayon, how how you will how could you develop your pricing for this? This is a case-to-case basis. There's no really like a formula that you can follow. Pero ako, when I talk to clients, if it is a strategy, I draft my strategy based on the complexity and how sophisticated the strategy is. So, mas mahal yon, syempre. And mas maraming details, mas mahal yon. So, kapag consultant ka naman, I have one client. Ang ginagawa niya is meron siya parang per hour consultancy. So, pwede mo din gawin 'yon. Or pwede kang retainer fee na parang babayaran ka for this amount, pero on call ka, or when they need you, they can contact you. So, yon. My client wanted to develop a standard operating procedure for social media management. Is this a resource to help me create? Is there a resource? Standard operating procedure for social media management. Saang platform at anong because ang social media management, it has it has so many branches na sobrang nakakalito. Like, merong SOP para sa customer service using social media management. Merong SOP para sa paggawa ng content. Merong SOP para sa pag-develop ng tawag dito ng campaigns. So, what kind of standard procedures ang gusto niya? Is it about customer management, customer relations? And actually, if I'm being honest, wala akong standard operating procedures when it comes to customer service because there's so many things, so many available resources na about that. But what I do have is ready-made strategies that you can practice, creating an ecosystem for the social media to generate leads or to capture leads, yung mga ganyan. So I do have that. My client, how to do that ready-made case studies. Okay. I have an example of that. It's literally like just getting the screenshot and telling them what has been the stories all about. So Prism Level 2, we have those video discussions about that. You can watch it. What if low budget ni client, but he or she seems like a good client and great to work with? Like you could try accept their budget, but there's a possibility to grow increase your rate. Yeah, why not? Again, kahit ako guys, ginagawa ko yan. If I know that magaling yung client ko and meron siyang mga tinuturo na gusto kong matutunan, kahit hindi ganun yung rate ko, I accept it because may kailangan akong matutunan. The learning itself is valuable. So, kumikita ako, but at the same time, nagde-develop ako ng skill. Because in the long run, ang laban na natin dito is sino ang mas valuable. If you will come out from that client super valuable at marami kang alam, it's worth it, right? Pero again, meron akong ceiling point. Kapag hindi siya $3 above, $3 per hour above, I'll not accept it. I mean, masyado nang mababa yun. Would like a sample of strategy, Miss Na. Yeah, we have strategies dun sa Prism Level 1. Prism Level 1 ba yun? I think nasa Level 2. So, hindi ko kayo i-overwhelm ng lahat ng information na yan because I want us to focus on important things, which is working on your portfolios, practicing on creating content para meron kayong mailagay sa mga social media pages nyo, learn how to grow your social media pages because social media marketing can be overwhelming. So, yung Prism Level 1, I want you to focus on creating your profiles. And Prism Level 2 is more on like the implementation of marketing, growing your pages, and all. Maybe additional could be about growing those platforms. Mostly about creating content and posting them. Okay. So, SOP sa pag-create ng content, you guys, it's something that should be developed within the team. Kasi iba-iba yung procedures nyo. Pero if you want to have like the generic and standard processes, I believe sa internet marami kayo nun. Ang kailangan nyo lang tandaan when it comes to creating content and posting them is how can you make it systematized? Anong gagamitin nyo? Trello ba? Saan nyo ilalagay yung files? Google Drive ba? Sino yung magpo-post? Saan magpo-post? So, ako lang nasa team. One-man band. So, the SOPs for the client pala. So, ganon. Diba? So, yes, the challenge really there is thinking about strategies. How do you usually thought or get ideas? Okay. Sandra, the social media strategies are endless. Like, nagbigay ako ng strategies sa Prism Level 2. If you will be able to finish Prism Level 1, you can access Prism Level 2. Pero, like, Facebook pages, you can do influencer marketing, you can do a lot of strategies, but then again, depende sa budget ni client, depende sa budget, depende sa kung kaya niyang mag-paid ads, kung organic lang ba kayo. Wala naman talagang magic eh, right? Um, depende sa, walang magic potion. Depende sa kung anong situation ni client. But here's my, um, tinatawag natin yun ngayon kanina yung foundational principles na kailangan nyong mag-work sa pag-build ng relationship sa mga audience nyo like genuinely. Okay? Kailangan nyong mag-connect sa mga Facebook groups, kailangan yung Facebook account din ni client is providing value sa audience, nagko-connect sa audience because without that, talking about strategies is just like ang hirap abutin because you're not working on the foundation. So, I have discussed this thoroughly sa isang tutorial ko sa Prism Level 2 on how do you really start it. Like, anong kailangan mong gawin step by step. So, maraming questions, pwede nating i-discuss today, but I do not want to overwhelm everyone here. I just want you to have a focus. Yung focus nyo is you have to prepare you have to prepare for you, Sandra, you already have a client. So, setting up the Prism Level 1 wala kang problema dyan. For sure, meron ka ng portfolio. For sure, meron ka ng ganyan. So, madali lang yan. Kaya mong gawin. Like, gagawa ka na lang ng contracts and all. Kaya mo yun. But, I want you to work on that first. Tapos, let's work on it together. Like, unti-untiin natin. Every week, we will have a meeting and we will discuss all these concerns. All right. Let me just see here. Okay. Am I still sharing my screen? How about others, guys? Do you have questions? May question pa. How could you find your audience? Okay, I have discussed this sa Prism Level 2 then, like step by step on how will you generate your audience, where are the places that you can check. So yan. O taga-isip ng ilalagay. Yeah, kapag ikaw ang isa lang na kapag ikaw lang ang nag-iisang social media manager, you're basically the strategist, content creator, and manager. So, yun ang problema. I wanted to learn more on the strategy that is where my challenges now, Miss La. Okay. So, sa strategy kasi, you have to understand na merong mga strategies na pang organic at meron ding strategies na pang paid. So, the first question is, maayos na ba yung organic reach ni client? Kapag maayos yung organic reach ni client, then it is logical to jump into paid ads to boost it. Okay? So, yun. Kamusta ang organic strategy ang organic reach ni client before you think about the strategy? Kasi kapag hindi maayos yung organic reach ni client, you will see problems na from there. Ito, bakit kaya hindi? Kasi hindi pa sapat yung connections, hindi natin pinifeed yung algorithm ng Facebook. Maraming factors. Okay? But a very good takeaway, for example, sa mga client nyo, like a very actionable step na pwede nyong gawin sa mga clients nyo is kailangan nyong i-involve si client sa pag-grow ng social media presence nila. Client, kailangan nating mag-acquire ng 5,000 friends sa iyong Facebook group who will be your potential customers. Okay? So, si client, kung may access ka sa Facebook ni client, you can do that. Tapos, i-update mo lang siya. O, ito yung ginagawa ko. Nag-join ako sa groups na ganito, ganyan-ganyan. Tapos, nag-engage. Nag-engage kayo. So, magsimula muna kayo sa Facebook group sa Facebook profile ni client. Pag-acquire ng 5,000 friends para pag nag-post, mas may engagement, and when they are connected with you, then doon mo sila i-drive sa Facebook page mo or sa Facebook group. Okay? So, Jack, I want to know kung ano yung existing efforts nyo sa organic strategy nyo with your client. Ano yung existing efforts nyo sa organic reach nyo. Taga-pa-edit lang ako sa content creator pag di ko like gawa niya. Kasi very limited oras niya. Walang reach eh. Like to have organic reach talaga. Parang back to square one sila. Kasi baguhan daw branding. Anong niche ni client mo, Sandra? Try ko suggestion, wala. Ayaw nga ata ng friends. Yun ang mahirap. Yun ang mahirap. Kasi may rule tayo eh. Ito yung isa na naman sa mga foundational principles natin. You have to be friendly to get friends. So, yung profile mo, it has to be friendly for you to get friends. Right? And you have to be genuine in order for you to get friends. So, ito yung mahirap i-explain sa mga clients. Like, parang feeling nila, useless lang yung pag-post sa Facebook, pag-connect sa mga kasi walang sale agad eh. But you should position yourself as a professional and then as an expert na, you know what, we need to work on your organic reach first. We have to work on your connections right now. We have to start with something. Kasi kung ayaw talaga ni client, like ayaw niyang mag-work organically, sabihin mo sa kanya, okay, are you willing? Are you willing to like spend money sa ads na, you know, kasi kung ayaw niya talaga ng organic, okay, sa LinkedIn kami, Miss Lala, yun din push ko sa sila to increase personal page niya. Regular naman ang nag-post ng content. Okay. I increase engagement sa mga personal accounts. Then, ako na nag-join group para sa kanila. Sa LinkedIn kasi, Jack, same as with Facebook, kailangan mong mag-post ng content consistently and kailangan mong mag-network sa mga tao. So, tapos, from there, if the-drive mo sila sa company page nyo or to generate leads. I'm guessing this is a business-to-business type of, niche or industry. Or nag-o-offer siya ng case. Exactly. So, if it is business-to-business at kailangan nyo sa client, at kailangan nyo sa LinkedIn, then that's the same thing. You have to be connected with people. You have to providing value. And then, ilagay nyo sila sa tawag dito, sa isang group. Then, consistently give value to them. This is something na kailangan yung ma-convince si client na these are not wasted efforts. It will take time, but it will do you good. So the better you position yourself, the better you explain the situation, mas maiintindihan ni client. Pero kapag sobrang kulit ni client, hayaan mo kung anong gusto niyang gawin. Like, babalik siya sa iyo na, That's what I'm telling you. We cannot, we need to do this right. We need to build relationship genuinely with these people. We cannot escape or we cannot skip the process. You have to do it right. So, pwede kayong mag-LinkedIn ads din, pwede kayong mag-email, pwede yon. But the organic should not be taken for granted. Alright. Walay kasi ang personal page of FB niya sa business page niya. Regular naman sila nag-post ng content. Pero parang stock din nag-grow. Okay. Marami kasing factor sa sa content, and I cannot discuss it like in one sentence or one sitting. Pero let me discuss the foundational principle again. The reason why your content is not working, it's because either the client or the audience don't need it, or yung intention nyo lang is just to post a content. If you truly care for the audience, you will find the right content, you will find the right messaging, you will have the right customer research. Because you are very intentional to provide the right value. So, ang question ko sa inyo, sa tingin nyo ba yung client nyo really cares about their audience? How much effort are they putting in to really care for their audience? How to do the customer research? Sandra, there are different ways to do that. There are actually online tutorials, but I do have my own tutorials sa Prism Level 2. Was it Prism Level 2? Prism Level 2. Because how do you do the customer research? Like, saan siya ginagawa? So, yon. That's the thing about content. If you're creating a content for the sake of creating content, you'll not get engagement. But if you create content for the sake of providing value for your audience, and alam mo na yan yung gusto nila, it will always get attraction. Iba culture siguro nila. Nasa digital marketing sila pero hindi ata kilala si Gary Vee. Parang kulang sa engagement niya. How to do the customer. Siguro they care naman pero di lang nila alam paano gagawin yun. Okay. So, kailangan yung maituro kay client na you have to go out there and tell your story. Like, you have to go out there and tell them that you care. There's no other way to skip. Hindi pwedeng skip mo lang yun. If they have to do Facebook Live, if they have to answer each question sa mga Facebook group, they have to do it. Lalo na yung mga startup at walang budget pang Facebook ads, mahirap yun. Kasi, I could think of strategies like mag-run ka ng Facebook ad, tapos, parang, pag nag-run ka kasi ng Facebook ad and you will target these people na hindi ka naman kilala, it's like a gamble na magugustuhan ka nila. That's why professional marketers do it in a different way. They build it organically. They build it, when I say organic, hindi dahil wala silang pambayad, ha? Like, organic for them is reaching out to influencers, or organic for them is like really paying paying a lot of people to get connected with influencers or different organizations, mga ganon. But what I say is like person to person, relationship to relationship starting point. Hindi ka kaagad sa ads, hindi ka kaagad sa pangmaramihan. Kailangan relationship to relationship. Because how you build an audience is either meron kang customer email list, meron kang Facebook group, meron kang uh, initial na likes, talagang totoong likes sa page mo, then you can create lookalike audience from that. Then, create ka ng ads, then magpo-provide ka ng value, ilalagay mo sila sa email, indoctrinate mo sila, then tsaka ka talaga makakakita ng engagement. So, engagement doesn't happen overnight. Kailangan mong mag-invest ng time sa mga taong to build your social media presence. So, the client is training on digital marketing. She's following a course. That's why she's creating that content according to what she's learning from the partnership with digital marketing. Not sure about the FB ads. We'll haven't asked, parang may plan naman sila bago lang ako kaso dito. Coach siya ang face ng business. Yung husband may digital agency, web design. Siya gumagawa ng website. Alright. So this is the main strategy that I want you to think is coach siya, ibig sabihin meron niyang students. Right? Gaano kaganda yung relationship niya sa students niya, she has to leverage that. Yung isa, digital agency, web designs, may testimonials yan, may mga customers yan. You start with that. How can you leverage that? You have to start with genuine stories that they are reliable, that they provide value, and you amplify that. Social media managers are like megaphones. You tell the people that you're good, you tell the people that this is a good story. But, kahit ang megaphone na yan, kahit napakagaling, napakaganda, napakalakas, maraming naaabot, kung yung sinasabi mong message is not good, it's still not gonna work. So, yun. That's my advice. That's my suggestion. So, the strategy itself, kung may bibigay ako sa inyo na foundational principle when it comes to strategy, it will always come to the same basic principle of have to provide value. You cannot fake people. You cannot build an audience just because you have techniques. Right? If I will relate it to the existing discussion natin kanina sa live session, you don't plan by yourself, which is yung iniisip nila na tamang gawin, that's not right. They have to follow what other people are doing. You have to tell them that. And then, you don't plan only for yourself. You will not grow your social media following just because you need social media following. You will grow your social media following because you want to provide value. It is for others, not for yourself. If it is too selfish, if it's not providing value, it's not gonna grow. So, yun yung kailangan nating mapasabi or mapaintindi sa mga clients natin. Medyo parang boring content ni client at may sinusunod nga sila na course, need nga ng engagement. How do you usually do the engagement or reaching out to people? That's the same thing. How do you do it? It's like Facebook groups, connecting with people. Sa Facebook group nila, they have to connect with so many friends, engage with their page, mag-post ng content. You know, the same thing over and over. Like, there's no magic here. They have to do the hard work. They have to do the legwork of creating and putting out content and being available, being online, and being present. Pag Australia, I think mahirap sila turuan about dyan. Well, if that's the case then you need to know that there's no success for it. Like, you can only may mga businesses na hindi kayang buhayin ng social media marketing because they don't want to accept change. Just like sa mga gaya nating freelancer. If we're not willing to change that, itong COVID is affecting businesses and If we do not want to change na kailangan nating mas maging proactive kesa reactive, if we're not willing to change, mapag-iwanan tayo because growth is inevitable. Hindi pwedeng hindi nag-grow ang society. Hindi pwedeng stagnant ang mundo. So that's something that's why I always qualify clients. Like, if the client will not trust me and matigas ang ulo, like, oh, good luck sa'yo, bahala ka na. I can only give you the best advice that I can, pero bahala ka na. You have to work with clients na naiintindihan yung strategy, yung tamang strategy. But I'm not saying that you leave these clients, okay? You just have to bear with them and then do your best habang naghahanap ng ibang client. That's the thing. Pahirapan mag-provide ng content o video si client. Sabi ko, kahit short content gawa si wife, para may mailagay sa post. You know what? Just the fact that kayo pa yung magsasabi para gumawa ng video, I don't feel that they really want their message to go out. Like, I feel like, or baka mali yung time management nila, or they are focusing to unnecessary things, or baka may mas pressing matter pa. Kayo yung nakakalam kung ano yung situation nila, pero just the idea na hindi sila ready mag-create ng content is questionable for me. Like, how will you grow sa social media if you'll not put out content? It's like the lifeblood. Like, I mean, the blood, the lifeblood of marketing. Diba? So, iba po talaga at the approach nila, Miss Lala. And their approach is not gonna work. That's the thing. Malamang busy po ngayon si client. Di pa ako sure. Okay. So, if the issue here is they are busy, my suggestion is if they have any long-form content, they have articles that you can repurpose, go ahead. Do that. Kasi, that will work. Pero, kung kayo yung magne-network, then find Facebook groups. Kailangan yung mag-drive ng engagement sa kanilang page. Simulan nyo sa Facebook accounts nila, driving them to the Facebook groups or Facebook pages, but there has to start. So sa LinkedIn, they have to start connecting and kailangan consistent yung content, and then kailangan din na may follow-up email sila. I have discovered this one sales technique na parang magme-message ka, tapos parang merong automated messages na pinapadala sa mga potential leads. Sa LinkedIn, I forgot the new software. So, bagong software yon na parang automatic na magsasend ng messages. So, yon. But again, that is just a tool. Diba? Kailangan pa rin nilang maggawa ng content. Kailangan pa rin nilang mag-build ng relationship. And yung pagpa-follow up, you can do that, or they can do that, or they can teach you how to do that. Lagi si husband kausap ko. Parehas silang mabait, in fairness naman. Temporary VA, okay. Sige. Mahirap yun So you have to clarify things. What's your current standing with them? Of course, you want stability for your job. Medyo picky ata sila sa pag-connect. Which is not a bad thing. You have to be very picky sa quality ng network mo. So, I think yung mga ganyang situations, it's out of our control. It's out of our tawag dito, hindi na natin siya sakop ng responsibility natin. Kasi we are social media managers. We can give guidance, we can give direction, pero sila pa rin yung magbibigay ng, no, ito gagawin natin, no, ito gagawin natin. So, very private, to be honest. Yun lang ang hirap i-grow network nila. I have an Australian client, alright? Actually, ano siya, tawag dito, more on ano sila eh, more on indecisive. Like, sobrang careful. Like yung yung analysis paralysis na tinatawag. So, yun yung problema nila. And it's difficult to work with clients like that. Gusto ko yung mga clients na, sige, gawin natin yan. Go, gawin natin yan. And whatever works. So, mahirap makipag-work sa mga clients na sobrang perfectionist. Tapos sobrang careful na parang, ano nang gagawin natin? Ano na ba talaga? Yung parang gano'n. So, parang ang tagal na kasi ng business ni client, 2018 pa. So, yeah. So, yan yung sinasabi ko, guys. Like, your knowledge as a social media manager is not only dependent sa'yo. Kung gaano kaganda yung product ni client, kung gaano ka-aggressive si client sa sales, kung gaano kaganda yung personality niya in front of the audience, maraming factors. So, ang bottom line natin dito is there are certain things that we cannot control over sa social media strategies ng clients. But what we can do para sa sarili natin is to create success stories. Kapag si client mo, naunaan mo pang mag-grow, sabi mo sa kanya, you know what? I was able to grow my page. I did this, I did that, and maybe you can try it. I was able to grow my page from 0 to 1,000 o naungusan mo pa siya. So, you just have to prove them wrong and just, be the expert person that you can be habang nandun sa, na yun, situation na yun. So, don't let them go, but just understand na hindi magiging fruitful yung efforts unless tama yung direction na pinupuntahan. Siguro magiging open din si client. Exactly. So, yun lang yung pwede natin magawa. Wishful thinking. Alright, so, is this training helpful sa inyo, guys? Does this make you feel na you can start from here? Like, again, this is just the start of the discussion. We will have more training materials. So I just want you to follow the I want you to follow the program. So for Sandra, follow the SMM masterclass. Sandra and Michelle, do the SMM masterclass. Tapos, you already have access to the Prism level 2. So, gagawin niyo pa rin yung ginawa. Makikita niyo yung mga post ko doon. Magkakaroon kayo ng sarili niyong introduction. So, may mga day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. Gagawin niyo yun. Ha? So, I need time management. Everybody needs time management. So, yun ang katotohanan dyan. But yeah, we will stay together. We will be with you all the way. So I hope this is helpful and mas nabigyan kayo ng direction and ng seriousness, ganon. So yan. Before we end, I need to see you guys so that we can have a picture. And let's wrap it up. I want to hear your voices and let's have like end of discussion, like ano yung takeaways nyo, and I want to know saan na yung mga wino-work on nyo, like your plans and future goals. Huwag masyadong malayong future goals, like small goals and na kailangan abutin. Alright, let's start with Charina. Charina, you're there. Mukhang tulog si baby mo, ha? Ay, gising. Nakamute ka, girl. We can't hear you.
Sorry.
Ayan.
Gising pa, hyper. Ano?
Hyper pa.